everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2017 movie, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. The movie is written by and directed by Martin McDonough, and follows Mildred Hayes, a woman whose daughter was raped and murdered, and everything, and nothing's being done about it, and everything. She's been trying to find the killer and everything, and in order to get the police of the town's attention, she pays to have 3 billboards put up questioning their authority and all that. And it's just a really, really interesting movie. The characters have these different interactions and everything, but it's just this is such a really good movie. Frances McDormand plays Mildred, and she is really, really good. It's probably the best performance I've seen of hers, which I really haven't even seen a lot of her movies, but every time I do, she's always really good in the movies that I've seen her in, and this is probably my favorite performance I've seen of her so far. She just does a really great job, and Mildred is a really good character, very well written. Woody Harrelson plays Bill Wallaby, who's like the chief of the police or whatever. He's really good character and everything. He's only in this movie for about half of it, not even the full movie and everything, but he was great in this movie. I absolutely loved his character and everything, and Frances McDormand won an Oscar for her performance, and he got nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and he really did deserve that nomination because he was great. And then Sam Rockwell plays Jason Dixon, who is a cop he's kind of like a racist cop. He's kind of also kind of idiotic in a way. He reminded me of this person that I used to know when I was younger that was a security guard, and even though that guy wasn't really racist, I don't think. He just was kind of like an idiot, kind of like this type of character is and everything. But I think Sam Rockwell did a really great job playing this character because he's not very likable, but then again, at the same time, the way the character is written, you kind of can sympathize with him a little bit, and he really has some really good character development. It's one of the best things about this movie, to be honest. Lucas Hedges plays Robbie, who is Mildred's son and the brother of the girl who got raped, and he is really good too. He doesn't have a lot to do in this movie, but he does have some pretty good emotional scenes and everything, and he really does a good job. I thought it was a really great performance. John Hawkes plays Charlie, who is Mildred's ex-husband and everything, and he's really good too. I've always liked him. He's one of those character actors that pops up and stuff, and I'm always like, I really like that guy and everything. A lot of times he plays unlikable characters, but this one he actually really was pretty likable and everything, and his performance was really good too. There was a part when he's talking about how he regrets letting their daughter move in with him and everything, and it's such a powerful performance. I mean, everybody in this movie gives it their all and everything. And then Peter Dinklage has a small role in this, is a guy that has a crush on Mildred. He's wanting to go with her on a date and everything, and you can kind of tell that she's not really that interested in him and everything, and she's kind of leading him on, and he was a really good character though, and I really felt bad for him and everything. And Peter Dinklage was really great playing and everything, and he gave a really good emotional performance too. But I love how all of these characters are written, because each of them are written with their flaws and everything. I think this is what good filmmaking is meant to be. It's just such a great movie. The cinematography is absolutely beautiful. The score by Carter Burwell is great. It's probably one of the best movie scores I've heard in a long time and everything. I just absolutely love the score. It fit this movie perfectly and everything, and I think it was nominated for an Oscar and everything. It really deserved it. It's one of those Oscar movies that actually, I think, deserved everything that it was nominated for, and I think it should have won a lot more than it did. It was just such a great movie and everything. The everybody who's in this movie, there are a lot of other supporting characters that I didn't write down the names of, but everybody brings something to this movie, and everything, and it just has such a good movie and everything. I was really impressed with how much I liked this movie and everything. I think that Sam Rockwell deservedly got that Oscar because his performance was absolutely great too, because I like how, even though he is kind of a jerk and everything, and he's racist and stuff, it wasn't, they still humanized him and everything, and made him feel human and everything. And you could tell that as time goes on in this movie, he kind of regrets some of the things he's done and everything. I like that about this movie. I thought that was just great characterization for him and everything. And there's just a lot of really good scenes in this movie that kind of hit you in the feels and everything. You can tell there's like a lot of regret, and with Mildred and some of the things she said to her daughter before the incident happened and everything. I kind of like that they don't really show the incident happening. I'm glad they didn't, because that would have been really hard to watch. And they don't really. I also like how they don't really even find who actually did the murder and everything. I like how the ending is. It doesn't have a happy ending or anything like that. It caught me completely off guard how they did this movie and everything, because I expected that they'd end up finding the murderer before the end of the movie and everything. It goes in a totally different direction than I expected and everything. But it's just such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend it. It's one that I think everybody should see and everything. It's a great movie, and I'd give it a 10 out of 10 for sure. It's definitely one that is worth checking out and everything. I can't wait. I want to see more of movies from Martin McDonough, because I haven't seen any of his other movies yet, and I'm gonna be trying to check those out at some point and everything. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and I hope you enjoy this video, and have a good day, everybody.